Welcome back to Black Magic Beauty. My name is Trish, and this is going to be part 2 of my pregnancy rage-induced declutter. This is going to be skincare. Basically, the purpose of this is just to get rid of anything that I don't really love, just so I can start 2025 fresh. Like, I don't feel like I need to get rid of a ton of stuff, even though I would like to have a little bit more space back. Mainly, I just want to stop forcing myself to work on things that I don't really like that much. And I really just want to enjoy the things that I have. And that's pretty much why I'm doing this. There are going to be a few things that aren't loves that I still hold on to, mainly just because they're either like one of the only things I have like it, or it's almost gone, that sort of thing. But I'll kind of explain as I go along. So currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cleansers. Technically 11 because I have the remnants of my Thayer's cleanser in my hospital bag right now. There's like that much left in it. It's almost completely gone. That one might have been a declutter, just because I don't love it. It's okay. It's not my favorite. But like I said, it's almost gone. So I just threw it in my hospital bag so I have a face wash for when I'm there. So this is my gentle cleanser. I haven't actually been using this on my face. I've been using this more as a makeup brush cleanser. So this is actually almost empty. I think I have one more use left in it before it's gone. So you'll probably see this in my empties at the end of the month. This Acai Clarifying Wash is one of my favorite face washes of all time, but it is a salicylic acid cleanser. So I've been staying away from this while I've been pregnant. I'm down to about here. So this is actually going to be gone fairly soon into next year, but it is one that I do plan to get again. My bergamot washes, these are probably my second favorite face wash. These are just a really calming, creamy, hydrating cleanser, great for like sensitive skin if your skin's dehydrated. So in the wintertime, these are fantastic. I'm keeping both of these. And my Augustinus Bader face wash, the foaming cleanser, I actually adore this. I've tried it a few times and it's lovely. I would not buy it only because it is very expensive, but I am glad to have it. And I do plan to definitely enjoy this next year. My Nourishing Wash, which is an oil cleanser, which is great for removing makeup, as well as my Rehydrating Neroli Cleansing Milk. I'm also going to keep those. Pretty much most of my face washes I really enjoy, and the ones that I don't are almost gone anyway. Honey Brightening Cleanser. This one is an exfoliating cleanser by SkinScript that I really like. This Firming and Smoothing Wash, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. Because I don't know if I love it, because I actually haven't used it yet. But I don't want to get rid of it without trying it. So I think I'm going to hold on to it just to see how I feel about it. Which means pretty much all my cleansers are staying. Which I'm not terribly shocked about. Cleansers are one of the things that I just really enjoy. And then I also have this soy face cleanser. This one I've also been enjoying. I wouldn't buy this again. I do like the other cream cleansers that I have more than this. But this I only have like 1 or 2 uses left before it's gone. So I'm just going to finish it. And these are my toners. These toners I absolutely love. These are all hydrating toners. This is a Korean kombucha toner. This is a black rice Korean toner. And this is like a chamomile and rose toner by Kirsten Florian. I really love these and I'm going to keep these. This Thayer's one, it's not a favorite, but it does serve its purpose when I need a little bit more oil control, or if I do like at-home extractions and I just really want to like disinfect everything. I have been using this. So for that, because this is a very like utilitarian item, I am going to keep this. these are all my face oils and moisturizers. This is the only face sunscreen that I have currently. It's also my favorite. I love it. I'm going to keep it. I do technically have one other SPF. It's the Zio tinted sunscreen, but because it's a tinted sunscreen, I've been using it like a tinted moisturizer, and I currently have that in my makeup right now. This one, I almost was going to get rid of it until I saw that it was expired, and because of that, I don't really want to give it to anybody else, but it still smells and feels fine. And it's like half gone already. So I think I'm just going to finish this up for the winter time. I've been using the Skin Script Hydrating Moisturizer, which I absolutely love as my nighttime lotion. So I think I'm just going to switch to this until it's gone. But I'll keep both of those in the meantime. I don't actually think there's anything here I'm going to get rid of either. So these 3 masks I'm going to keep. These 2 are my favorite. I absolutely love these 2. This one I don't love as much, but I do like it. And I'm planning on completely panning this in the next year. So I'm going to keep all 3 of these. Thank you, buddy. This is the one I've currently been working on. Again, not my favorite, but it's so close to being finished. I'm just going to finish it and move on. And then this one, I actually like a lot more than I expected to. Not a ton of use on it yet because I've been working on the other one, but especially now that it's getting colder, this is going to be a good one to switch to. And this neck and décolleté cream feels really nice. I've been really enjoying that. I've got 3 oils. So I've got 2 of the Vital Essence serum oil packets. I do really like this serum oil, so I'm going to use those. And then the Rejuvenating Anti-Stress Facial Oil from Kirsten Florian. I love this. I tend to repurchase that or get it in gratis whenever I can. I have a Seaweed Lipid like gel cream. I haven't used that, so I don't know if I love it. I do really like this BB oil, so I'm going to keep using that until it's finished. And then I have 3 eye creams. This Zio gel is fantastic. I love it. This is my day cream currently. When I'm done with this, I'm going to move on to this peptide eye serum. I don't know what I feel about this yet because I haven't actually used it, but this is my backup. And then this is my only nighttime eye cream currently. It's the Caviar cream, which is also really nice. So pretty much all of this is staying. Okay, so this, I believe, should be everything else. Obviously, skincare is not as much of an issue as body care when it comes to impulse purchases, because most of the stuff I actually really like, hence why I haven't gotten rid of anything yet. There are a few things in this last little category here that I am planning on getting rid of, but I think my skincare is surprisingly pretty pared down for the most part. I've got a couple of like serums and masks and other treatments here. I've got a few lip balms. I'm keeping all of the lip balms. I do have a few other lip balms that are currently in use and rotation right now. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of them because I am currently working on them. But these I also know that I love, and I am keeping these. My Berry Plus Repair Serum. These I will always have. I basically hoard these every time gratis comes around, so I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 in my inventory at a time at all times, just because I like them that much. It is pretty much the only thing that has really made a huge visible difference with breakouts if I'm using it consistently. Then I have this brightening eye cream packet. This one I am going to keep. I think I'm actually going to start working on this right away just to get it out because I'm trying to minimize the amount of little packets that have been floating around. I have a few other packets here. This one, I don't know what it is or what it does, so I'm actually just going to give this to somebody else who can enjoy it. Otherwise, I feel like it's just going to continue floating around. This Paula's Choice AHA BHA peel, I would like to try this just because I have a lot of clients who tell me that they're using it. So it is something that I am curious about, but at the same time, it's not something that I can use right away. It's got salicylic acid in it, so I can't use it right now. And the 25% AHA peel is still pretty strong. And because of that, it's not one that I would probably want to use when I'm breastfeeding either. So it's going to be a while before I can use that. And because of that, I'm going to give this to somebody who actually will use it. This Hydra Memory Serum, though, I definitely will use. So I'm going to keep that. I'm probably going to keep all of these little samples here. I've got a couple of peels that I can't use right away, but because they're newer, I know that I will get to them before they go bad. Like even the retinol doesn't really have the clock ticking on it quite so much. So I am going to hold on to all of these. And then this is basically the same product as this. This is an enzyme mask that I really enjoy. I'm working on this currently, and then I'm going to go back to the full size once this is gone. I'm keeping both of those. This Retinol Radical Night Repair. This is the only true retinol, aside from that little sample, that I currently own. So I am hesitant to get rid of it. But at the same time, it is already technically expired by a couple of months. It's not so expired that I think it's not safe to use. They tend to be very, very cautious when they put the expiration dates on these things. So usually you can use them for like, honestly, 6 to 12 months after the expiration without too much of an issue. Especially when it comes to like these medical grade brands like this, because they do have preservatives in them that keep them okay. However, I cannot use retinol, especially not a 1% retinol like this when I'm breastfeeding. And even though I'm not planning on exclusively breastfeeding, I am planning on doing it. So I'm not going to be able to use this for like a while. And I feel like by the time I get to it, it probably will have gone bad. So because of that, I'm actually going to give it to somebody else who I think would enjoy it while it is still good. I do have another enzyme. This is a jackfruit enzyme by SkinScript. I really enjoy this mask. I'm going to keep this.
Hey, Mama. What are you doing?
I'm recording a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. This lychee nourishing mask I have not used yet, but obviously I am planning on doing so, so I'm going to keep that. And this honey potion mask I have used in the past. This one is not open, but I have used like a travel size one and I really enjoyed it. So this one I'm going to work on over the winter when it's really cold out and my skin starts to get kind of dehydrated. This is an acne treatment that I never remember to put on my face, even when I do have a breakout. So it's just been floating around. I'm going to give this to somebody else who might actually use it. I've got a couple of other serums here. Oh, and I have another rejuvenating anti-stress oil. This one, obviously, I'm keeping because I really enjoy that. So I've got my Deep Pore Clarifying Serum. This is a salicylic acid serum, so I can't use it right now, but as soon as the baby comes, I can start using that again, even when breastfeeding. I do enjoy this Peptide Skin Booster. I still think I like the Snail Mucin by this brand a little bit more than this. This is much lighter, but it is very hydrating, and it's been nice to use. I like to layer it with some of my other serums. This is a bakuchiol serum, which is basically a retinol alternative. I've been enjoying this. I love this serum. This LMS collagen serum is fantastic. I've been really enjoying this Peter Thomas Roth hyaluronic serum. I actually enjoy this more than the hyaluronic serums that we have at work. So don't tell anybody I said that, but I've been liking this a lot. And then this Mandelic Brightening Serum is really good too. I'm not sure how much is left in here because I've been using this a lot. I think it might be half gone already, but I'm definitely planning on keeping all of these serums. This is kind of like a serum, kind of like a moisturizer. It's basically just a calming irritation relief cream. I'm going to keep this. This is actually more of a toner. It's a hydrating spray, and I love it. It smells phenomenal. So I'm going to hang on to this. This More Mud mask. This is actually the only acne mask that I currently have, but I don't love it. It's kind of messy and it smells like mud, and the experience of using it just isn't my favorite. And because of that, I just really don't reach for it. Even though I am acne prone, I tend to like the more nourishing masks a little bit more than like the drying clarifying masks. And if I am going to use a clarifying mask, it would probably be the sulfur mask by ZO, which I don't have right now, but I'm planning on getting the next time I have the chance. So because of that, I'm gonna give this to somebody else who I think might actually use it, because otherwise it's just gonna sit around. Oh, and the rejuvenating spirulina mask. This one I actually really do like. It does smell a little weird, kind of like the More Mud mask, but I don't mind it so much, and it does feel really good when it's on my face. The experience of using it is much nicer, and my skin always feels great after I use it. So I am gonna hold on to this. And then finally, I have my Tula scrub. This one I kind of have a love-hate relationship with. It's the only scrub I have right now. I am planning on getting the ZO scrub again when I have the chance. But currently, this is the only scrub that I have. And it's nice. It feels really good when I'm using it, and it smells amazing. My skin always feels really soft and hydrated after I'm done using it. The biggest issue I have with this is the sugar dissolves like immediately. So you have to use a ton of it in order for it to last long enough to scrub your entire face. Otherwise, Leo, what are you doing? Otherwise, it'll just dissolve like 5 seconds after you start working it into your skin, which can be a little annoying. But overall, I've still been enjoying it, so I am going to keep this until it's done. So that is everything. Skincare, there really wasn't that much I ended up getting rid of. But currently I've got a decent size box of stuff. I think I'm going to do my makeup off camera because I'm suspecting there's very few items that I'm actually going to get rid of in my makeup. Only because I've done multiple declutters throughout the year already for my makeup. So like this is really just a final sweep through before the end of the year. And I'm expecting to not have very much stuff. So I'm not going to bore everybody by doing that all on camera. But once I am done with my makeup, then I'm going to lay everything out so we can count up the points and we can see where we ended up. All right. Well, I walked away for a few minutes and my son decided to destroy things. So let me get this cleaned up and then I'll show you where we ended up. Okay, so this is everything that I decided to get rid of. I did change my mind on this hair mask only because I already have a full-size hair mask and I think one of my friends would like this, so there's no reason to hang on to it just for the sake of using it. And these are the makeup items that I decided to declutter. I did end up decluttering that bright red eyeshadow from the My Chemical Romance palette just because I don't need multiple reds when I wear reds so infrequently. These two items are actually going to be thrown away. They're both old and kind of dried out, but I think most of the rest of this is going to be given to my friends. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 points in total back in my low buy. And most of this is going to be gifted to people that I know. And I think that actually should be enough points to get me back in the positive for my low buy, which I will confirm come my December empties, but that means I'll be able to start a new low buy plan come January. And it's also just getting a little bit of stuff out of my collection that I'm not really thrilled about. I did end up decluttering some things that I wasn't planning on it, like this bronzer. I love the tone of this bronzer. It's rare that you find a cool tone bronzer like this. The issue with it is it's just way too dark for my skin tone. So I've been hanging on to it for like a year, never actually ended up using it. I'm going to have to repress it now because obviously Leo got into it, but that I'm probably going to end up gifting as well. But yeah, so that is everything, you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.